Zechariah asked the angel, "How can I be sure of this? I'm an old man, and my wife is well along in years." The angel said to him, "I'm Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God. Now I have been sent to speak to you and to tell you the good news. And now you will be silent, not able to speak until the day this happens, because you did not believe my words, which will come true at their appointed time." It is tempting to see Zechariah as a fool for doubting Gabriel. After all, if a visitation from an archangel is possible, why not a miraculous pregnancy? Surely, Zechariah, being a priest, knew the story of Abraham and Sarah, who also bore a son in their old age. But we know that logic can become puny in the face of deep disappointment or pain. And in Zechariah's case, the pain ran decades deep. "Your prayer has been heard," the angel told him. A prayer he surely quit long time ago, when the last hope for children disappeared with Elizabeth's fraternity. After that, Zechariah must have resigned himself to his reality. He was childless and always would be. That an angel had just blasted through the roof of that reality did not dispel it completely. After so many years of headache, Zechariah had trouble believing. Most of us have never waited for anything as long as Zechariah had. To Zechariah, Gabriel said, "And now you will be silent, not be able to speak until this day this happens, because you did not believe my words." Later, we were told Zechariah was struck deaf as well. This sounds like a punishment. To be rendered suddenly without hearing or speech is to be isolated from people, forced into solitude. As Henry Newman writes in The Way of the Heart, silence completes and intensifies solitude. Yet Scripture does not present solitude and silence as punishment, but as an invitation. Solitude, writes Newman, is a furnace of transformation. In the silence, stripped of worldly props and scaffolds, we are forced to confront our own frightening nothingness. It is this excruciating vulnerability that becomes the doorway to God's presence, to the place where we surrender to His love. This is the solitude that Zechariah, through silence, was compelled to enter. The solitude of Moses 40 years in the desert, and of Jesus' temptation in the wilderness, with no distraction from his doubt, and no way to voice it either. All that was left for Zechariah to do was listen. In the silence, God spoke to him again, and this time he believed. When Zechariah finally spoke months later, it was to prophecy about the Messiah in a song bursting with wonder, faith, and love. In the silence, Zechariah was transformed from a man of resignation to a man full of hope. Silence, waiting, relinquishing of control. These are painful experiences before they are life-giving ones. But the promises of the gospel is that someday life will come. Until then, we wait, like Zechariah, like Elizabeth, for the promises of God to be made manifest. Help us, Lord, to surrender to you in the silence and waiting, so that we too may be transformed.